Why would someone want to spend time talking to someone else who knows clean language in preference to going out there and meeting all the millions of other people that you could be meeting on a November Saturday? There's something that I get to experience multiple times a week, and possibly you don't get to do at all, if depending on the circumstances you find yourself in. Because I've made it my business over a lot of years to network and connect with people in the clean language world, with enthusiasts who use clean language in a bunch of different situations, I have lots of different connections and contacts and conversations with fellow clean enthusiasts. And whether you're having a conversation like I had this morning with Caitlin Walker, who I've known for probably 20 years, and she's one of the leading experts in the clean language field, or also today I had a conversation with someone I have never spoken to before, who has had just a little bit of experience of clean language, mainly from recorded courses, but has been putting it into action, using it, and set up his own practice group with a bunch of hypnotherapists. There's something that is true when I'm having a conversation with someone who knows clean, that often isn't there with someone who's never had that clean experience. And I reached into my LinkedIn to find a way of putting it, and was connected with Deborah Henley, another clean enthusiast of many, many years standing, but someone again I barely know. But she was talking about quoting Dr. Seuss. Apparently Dr. Seuss said, "Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you." And I think when you're talking to someone who knows clean, they are accepting that you are you, and there's no one alive who is youer than you. And therefore they are curious. They may still have something to sell you, something to convince you of, something that they want from you, but they do that from within a frame of knowing that you are you, not them. They have some kind of aspiration to separate those two states, the you and the them, and that there's potential magic to emerge from that separation. When I can learn what it's like to be you without needing to step into you, to become you, that gives me a very special set of insights. And that's why I think that linking clean enthusiasts in different fields, well, it's one of the reasons I think that that's so important. It's one of the reasons I originally set up Metaforum back in 2016. It's one of the reasons I've come back into enthusiastic participation in the running of Metaforum, which happens this year on the 22nd of November 2025. Because when us clean enthusiasts talk to each other, something magical can happen. Yes, we can learn from each other. We can learn about what each of us has been doing with this magical clean language thing, and think about whether we want to emulate it or do something completely different. Maybe it'll spark another idea. We might meet people who use clean in our own field. And what I've found during the last couple of years of working with clean in healthcare is that connecting people in a specific field really makes magic happen. So, for example, we've gone from clean in healthcare to making something magical happen in the end-of-life sector, in the hospice sector in the UK. And that happens when you connect people. But the most important thing, the most value, just comes from the sheer joy of not having to pretend to be something you're not having to talk at people, not having to be talked at without being understood. So if you'd like more of that pleasure, join Metaforum. There are still a few tickets left. See you there.